Poirot! Over here! Poirot, my friend!
Blondin, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
At Chez Ma Tante, and 1957, as always.
1957, the year the club opened. Music to my ears. Harry, a 57 for my friend.
Right away, boss.
I'm sorry, but I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Mr. Poirot. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm your biggest fan. It was you who inspired me to become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce. You might think of me as a beginner, but I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud of is the Hungry Sand Trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed. Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening, but I have a very good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room, Lynette Ridgway. Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me but with this? Empty box? What is this? Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe just before I gave it to you.
One,
Was the ring inside the box?
I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
two,
It's been stolen. Call the police.
The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
three,
Poirot, help!
et voilà.
You've got to help me. A ring has been stolen from my office.
I had noticed the uproar, mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that finding the ring will be child's play for you.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald. What a shame to see it go to waste.
Mr. Poirot, this is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle. Hopefully my poor talents may be helpful. If you'll excuse me, I have a ring to find. Good evening, your lordship, I believe.
I have no time for socializing. I've just been robbed.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet, I think. I am Hercule Poirot, and I intend to help you find your ring, if you will permit me.
Oh, really? Hercule Poirot himself? Windlesham. My name is Charles Windlesham. Enchanté.
Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it. Blondin put it in a safe in his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away, and I'm sure the ring was in the box. I was also there when he opened the safe and took it out. Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone could have stolen it after I retrieved it from the safe.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. Unfortunately, this can't be right. I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Did you know about the proposal?
No, not at all.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
This club hasn't changed in 18 years. The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve. The press see them as already married. Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blondin. It must be Blondin's safe, but I don't have the code. Every question must have its answer. What a magnificent moustache! It must be Blondin's safe, but I don't have the code. The vent is too small for anyone to have crawled through. The door isn't locked. Blondin trusts his employees. Blondin has a vast collection of popular music, everything from the 50s to today. How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
Who knew you were going to propose?
I asked Miss Southwood to help me choose the ring, as she knows Lynette's tastes well. She recommended an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windlesham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect. It would seem there may be one more suspect. Of course, Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the ring. Who is the world's greatest detective? Are you enjoying the party?
It's certainly been entertaining so far. Need any help solving the crime?
There's something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an emerald in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he got ready to propose, I realised it must have been the ring I saw.
Were you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything in particular during the evening?
I don't know if it means anything. But I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm. Anyone missing an LP?
Poirot, I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect, but that would be too easy. You would not risk ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So, I'm innocent.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number one. Tell me about this ring.
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
You knew about the proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to organise the announcement. I warned the DJ he needed to know when to cut the music.
See you later. Do you remember? That thing, was it? No, I don't think so. What?
I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
So am I. But after this trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
Maybe try again. Yeah. Still easy, I suppose. Maybe try again. Yeah. Well, let's wait. Hard to tell. Let's...
Good evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
Lynette, I'd like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Jackie has told me a lot about you.
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job. I know you need a manager for your estate. Simon would be perfect.
I'm sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time. I'm having a conversation with Mr. Poirot. You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy. If I don't marry him, I'll die. I'll die. Come on, Simon. Let's celebrate.
Let's continue this conversation. Tell me about this ring.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose. You know, something supposedly romantic, like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
A dangerous tradition. What if the intended swallows the ring? Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected it would happen. Everyone thinks we're already married, but we definitely are not. To be honest, I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him. I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was going to say no in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway. Quite an evening, is it not?
I would have preferred a band and decent hors d'oeuvres, but I mustn't be catty.
Can you tell me anything about the ring?
What a shame it's gone. It was beautiful. You know, I chose it.
You knew about the proposal?
Of course. Charles came to me to help him find an engagement ring. He knows I'm Lynette's best friend. I'd do anything for her.
Are you enjoying the party, mademoiselle?
Oh, I come here all the time with Lynette. Usually I love this club. But tonight, what a disaster. What luck you were here.
You could say that.
Anyway. Probably, but still, anyway, makes sense. Probably, but still, right. This time, let's look into it. Probably. I suppose. Right, of course. Might be tricky. What is? I'm not quite sure. You're right. Let's try that. Could work. Anyway, makes sense. Probably, but still, maybe not. Let's see. Worth a thought? Well, maybe. Not yet. Give it time. Right, of course. Might be tricky. Let's rethink it. Probably. I suppose. Anyway, makes sense. Probably.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Harry, you answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
The truth cannot hide from Poirot forever. I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
What makes you say that?
You forget that you stepped away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss Ridgway. The thief could very well have taken advantage of that moment.
Well, it's just that Mr. Blondin had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle of champagne to the VIP lounge on the first floor. I thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers this evening.
The ring was stored in this safe. Blondin is very proud of his club. I found the code without anyone's help. The combination was easy to guess. This is without doubt where Blondin kept the ring. Several bundles of notes. This is without doubt where Blondin kept the ring.
Then.
Pardon me, mademoiselle.
The famous Hercule Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you might think.
Any sign of the missing ring?
Signs? Oh yes. And the direction they point in becomes clearer. Would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Interrogated by the famous Hercule Poirot? I confess, I'd love it.
Someone told me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen ring was. Is this true?
I just went to get a record so that the DJ could play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you went into the storeroom?
No, it was very easy.
How long did you stay in there?
Barely 2 minutes to find the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
I accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions.
There is nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth.
Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
No, Poirot, think.
Exactly. I'm right.
Well done. I found it.
Close. Maybe try again. Yeah. Well, let's wait. Hard to tell. Maybe not.
My darling, what a fiasco. Are you all right? Not too shaken up?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different. The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of enemies, Lynette.
I did her a favor, you mean? But it broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie. Lucky Jackie.
What talent! Good thinking. Lynette Ridgway has told her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal to occur. Precisely. Is that applause I hear? clouds part, and all is clear. Joanna Southwood waits until there are no more customers at the bar, then distracts the barman by asking him to take a bottle upstairs. She enters Blondin's office and closes the door. She figures out the code to the safe with childlike ease, as I was able to do, and grabs the jewel. At the same time, Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom to pick up a record purely by coincidence. She leaves again, and Mademoiselle Duns spots her when coming out of the ladies. Alone again, Miss Southwood leaves and returns upstairs with the ring. The barman returns to his post and suspects nothing. Mademoiselle Southwood, you are a thief.
Bravo! You found me out. I'm not going to deny it, but I did it to help my friend Lynette. I was going to return the ring at the end of the evening.
What? You stole the ring? Why would you do that?
To help you. You didn't want to marry Charles. No ring, no engagement. And I admit, I wanted to see his face when he opened that empty box.
Give me the ring now, and I'll forget to mention you when I give it back to Lord Windlesham. Monsieur Windlesham, I have your ring.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But who was the thief? And where did you find it?
It was nothing more than a prank, but don't worry. The ring would have been returned to you in the end.
Well, the important thing is that I can finally ask Lynette to marry me.
Forgive me, but I wouldn't do it. She might say no.
What? How could she? I'm a lord. It's preposterous. It's these new times we live in.
Good evening, madame.
Good evening, monsieur.
So, Mademoiselle Royce, let's see what you've slipped into my pocket.
You noticed? Of course you did. I should have known better.
I see. You tried to discover who the thief was, and you were correct. Impressive. That's right.
Oh, Miss Royce, did you find out who the thief was? I'm very impressed. How did you do it?
Oh, well, a detective never reveals her secrets.
Jane, we should get going. I'll get our things and wait for you outside. Au revoir, Mr. Poirot.
Mr. Poirot, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
A shared pleasure, mademoiselle. Madame?
It can't be. It's Hercule Poirot.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly.
I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one. What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.